Hi guys, so I'm back today. I'm going to be putting together a little embellishment that I have planned for the corner of my stuff. So I actually have to glue everything together. So this is going to be a lot of gluing. So it is very late actually. I was trying to get everything cut and so I can assemble it. And it is a lot later than I thought it was going to be. So I don't know how long this video is actually going to be. I didn't realize how many pieces there were to this little embellishment. I'm so excited though. It's going to be so adorable once it's all done. Okay. So not a lot going on. Had what do you call it? I don't even remember. Work today. It was a long day. It's lab days, so we're there all day. Yeah. Truly stop. She's over scratching at something. Let's see. What exactly can we talk about tonight? I finished Murder, She Wrote, so I finished that series, and I was looking for another series and decided that I was going to rewatch Medium. I haven't watched that show in forever, and I have to say I am loving it. I was watching Making a Murderer for a while, but I don't know, like it's okay, and I kind of like it, but I don't like it. I don't know how to explain it. Okay. So I thought that I had cut 11 of each of these, so we'll see. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So I might be short on those pieces. That's weird. Unless I just miscounted. But yeah, I don't know how I have 2 extras of this one. Oops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11. Apparently. Truly, what do you want, baby? I just took you out. You want to come up? Hold on. You want to come up? She does not want to come up. Okay, so I may have miscounted pieces. Okay, so I want to make sure that I am assembling this correctly because it's in layers, and specifically I made that base layer. This was actually, I think, a printable from the Silhouette store, and it was kind of a pain, and I'll tell you why it was kind of a pain, because I had to go through and I had to create the cut pieces for it. I'd go in and do the trace, and some of them it wasn't as easy to do that for. I'm not too worried about that bottom. Right down there, so that one. Then, so the rolling pin comes next. And so yeah, I'm rewatching Medium, and it's a great show. I wish they never would have taken it off the air. That one. Then this one. So I finally stopped pouting about the lost footage. It's just kind of say lovey. Let's see what else. I'll be right back, guys. Something just fell. Okay, I'm back. I don't know how it happened, but my makeup bag, well, actually my planner bag fell down. Okay, so there's that layer. And then I don't think it matters if it's this one. I didn't actually poke out all the pieces I had meant to before I started. Keep that handy. So, yep. Okay. That one, and then this one goes like this, and it's supposed to be a knife, so I'll show you in just a second what I mean. Uh-oh. I think their monsters are starting to play, and Jack is sleeping. And that is going to be a bad combination if they wake him up. So that goes on top like that. And then I have cut, truly stop, please. I should have refilled this. Okay. All right. That goes on top like so. And then I do need to add the two. Hold on, so I need to grab my quick stick. One and two. So, all right. So this is going to be my little thing. Okay, I'll be right back, guys. Okay, so back again. Oh my goodness. So that is going to go on my page. Well, there's going to be this, and there's that. So it's not quite everything, but it's getting very close to that. And I may not. Okay. What I think I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and put the little things on the the knife. Okay, I just want to make sure I'm doing it in the right direction. While I was waiting for my little angel, who is not an angel, to go potty for the millionth time, I refilled my glue bottle. So I figure this might make it go a little faster. I know there's a lot of little tedious parts to glue on these, but I think it'll be worth it. I'm going to actually use this as a tuck, so I can tuck my recipe cards behind it. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, and 11. Glob of glue. I'm trying to, I did it on shimmer paper to give it a little more metallic look. So I'm trying to make sure that the shimmer side goes up. So which again makes it a little more difficult, but such is life. Okay. Trying to think. So today, well, at work, the students, I can't believe I forgot this. It was pretty uneventful until break, when a student came back and was like, I think there is something shady going on around the corner. So I was like, well, I'll go take a look at it. If there is, I will call the police and have them take care of it. And by the time I went out there, which was maybe a minute later, what the student had described, the people seemingly who were involved had vacated the area. So yeah, so then our CPR instructor came in and said there's a lot of action going on at the other end of the block at the gas station. And I guess there was 2 state patrol cars, a sheriff, and then the local police department was there. And he wasn't quite sure what they were doing, but he knew that it was not good. He's actually a firefighter paramedic for the next city over, so he does know most of the officers that I'm sure would be responding, but he wasn't sure, what was going on. And then this was probably about 1:45-ish, and Caroline, the other nurse who comes in and does demonstrations and lab days with me, left, and she said that at the gas station there was, and I'm short again. What is going on? There was some, like, lots of action. There was some canine units that had showed up. So 3, 4, 5, 5, and 6. So apparently my counting is not very good. And let me see. I don't want to have to stop and cut everything. Let's see. Nope, that's not the right one. I'm trying to see if maybe I could I think it's that size. So I have my scraps right here. These are going to be a little bit bigger, and I'm okay with that. I don't have a in-between guy, and it's not too terribly noticeable, I don't think. They're not going to be one, you know, right next to another. Okay. And I just realized that I have made a grave mistake because I was thinking I only need 11 of these. I need 22 because I have 2 sides. So that was a good move, right? Okay, well, I'll get these started assembling, and maybe we'll change my mind. Who knows? Should probably have put these in a specific order. As far as how to put these down. I keep having to look at the thing. And by thing, I mean the, whatchamacallit, the original guide on my Cameo. So thank goodness I have not gotten rid of any of my pieces, as I am going to have to count or cut more of them. So that was really all the excitement that happened today. All the excitement. That's a lot of excitement in a standard day. I can't believe I must be tired if my brain didn't comprehend that I was going to need several more than 11. I guess I just forgot to double it. Okay. So there just won't be. I was hoping to maybe assemble these and get the video up, but I'm thinking probably we'll wait and cut some more. Just combine those videos. probably even get away with not having all of these pieces. And you know what's funny? When I look at these, that I couldn't at first tell which one was the one that I cut using the crocodile. But now I know. Guess it was oh no. Guess it was a sign on the very first piece I was short on. I think the only paper that I don't believe I have more of is going to be the silver shimmer paper, so I may have to go to the craft store. Darn. What a terrible thing to have to do, right? And I will have time to do that. I can do that tomorrow on break after the test. Okay. All right, that's 2. Tomorrow is more labs, but I'm already halfway through my week since I only work 4/12, so that's kind of nice. It's Wednesday. I'm going to be done with work. You would think that I would be used to the order. Nope. Probably gonna have to stare at that thing the entire time. This one, I don't think it matters. When I put it down, it doesn't overlap anything. Oops, I guess it helps if I'm on camera. Oh, one thing I was going to tell you guys. If you have the Tim Holtz ruler and you use Totally Awesome, do not clean your ruler with the Totally Awesome if you get it all gooped up. It will take your measurements off. I know that because in the last video when I was using, my ruler to fold over, yeah, I ended up taken my numbers off, so I'm going to have to get a new one of those. That's kind of a bummer. So, just a warning. I learned my lesson the hard way. I guess maybe not the hard way, but I'm gonna have to buy a new ruler. Those suckers aren't cheap. I guess I'll just have to make sure it's on sale or I use my coupon. But wait, no, those aren't that bad. I think they're only like $6.99 or something like that, unless they went up. But still, I used my coupon on them. I guess it might have helped if I would have put these in the order in which I assemble them, so from like left to right. why would I do anything that made that much sense? That would be just crazy. That would be too organized. That would make things go too smoothly. So don't look at me like I'm crazy, but I was thinking about glossy accenting some of this. Why not, right? I'm already going this far. Might as well. Okay. Okay. I don't know why my camera does that sometimes, where it just shuts off. Maybe it's telling me I need to go to bed. But I'm going to assemble this last one, and then I will go to bed. And I'll pick it up tomorrow. So I won't be posting videos for a few days. I don't like doing that. I like, when I'm doing a series, I like making sure that, you know, they get posted continuously, but can't always happen the way we want it, right? Time does not always allow for that. Had I crafted yesterday like I should have, it would have been much better. And then get this going. Do you guys ever have a friend and they're like your best friend and you do everything together, then all of a sudden they're not? I had that happen to me. Not to be a downer, but it made me very sad yesterday as I was leaving work. I was, like I said, there's the gas station down on the other end of the block, and I was leaving work and driving by and I saw her truck. She was getting gas. And I had that split second of, oh, I should stop and, you know, see her, but then I didn't. It's kind of, I don't know. Some things happened which kind of, you know, made it so we just really didn't hang out as much anymore. And then I just really got tired of being the one to put the effort in. The only one. I felt like I was the only one putting effort in. And yeah. So then I kind of backed off because I was like, well, you know, she's whatever. She's upset about certain things, and I was like, you know, she'll come around. And she didn't. So then I reached out one more time and kind of just laid, you know, all the cards on the table and thinking that might make a difference, and it didn't. So I don't know, it's just like, you know, when you see someone that, you know, you used to be best friends with, and then you're not, just kind of sucks sometimes. So okay, all right, so that is done. I'm getting all sentimental. So I will see you guys in a little bit. I'm gonna stop here, get everything cut, and then I'll start filming again. Hi guys, so I'm back and I'm gonna finish up these things. So I've finished cutting the rest of them. I've organized them kind of in the order that they should be adhered. And I will go ahead and get started on them. Just realized that that's backwards, so can't hold on to them. The little spatulas. Couple facing the wrong direction. So I got everything cut, and of course, you know, takes a little bit of time to cut so many pieces. Okay. And I had to search for some silver because I didn't get a chance to go to Michael's today to pick up some more silver. That's okay. I found some that is not exact, but it is close enough. So, not a lot going on today as far as work goes. Lots of paperwork. There's always lots of paperwork involved. But this class will be ending, and I'll have my short day week, which is where I work 8-hour days instead of the 12s. And yeah, so that's nice. Oh my goodness. My husband is snoring so loud right now. It's funny. He must be really tired tonight. He actually lately has been snoring a little bit more. I was saying how he really hasn't been snoring. And then I say that and he picks up his snoring. Right? So there we go. I noticed with the ones that I had already created, they're pretty sturdy after they're all glued together. So several layers of cardstock, I guess, will do that, right? There we go. Let's see. I don't really know what to talk about tonight. I don't have anything new and exciting and fun. I don't live a super exciting life. It's very boring. Go to work, come home. Sometimes I do a little bit of crafting. Sometimes I don't. Okay. All right. And actually, I'm going to go through, I think, really quickly and glue these down. I think it'll, who knows if it'll actually speed up the process. Probably actually way off camera right over here, but it's just the one. Okay. It's kind of assembly line this. But tomorrow is not Friday. So that's exciting. And no plans. Friday, I actually have, what do you call it? I actually have another planner. They're calling it planner parties. And, like that. And, so I'm going to go do that. I think it'll be fun. I like doing stuff like that. I don't necessarily, I don't know if that's bad to say, but I don't really learn anything from it. But I like hanging out with my friend Missy, and I like seeing some of the new products. And I like just being able to be social in like a craft environment. I just think that that's fun. So I was looking at the calendar today after my friend Missy, we go to the Scrapbook Expo, or we've tried to go to the Scrapbook Expo like every year for the last few years, and I think we've gone 3 times now. Anyway, so ours, well, I guess, hers, she's part of it. So anyway, the Scrapbook Expo here is July 8th and 9th. So looking at the calendar to kind of get everything set up, and where she works, she has to put her work in, or her time off, basically at the very beginning of the year, because it's end of January, and she's basically got to have all of her stuff in and approved, I think by actually the end of this month. So, but she got it off, so we were talking and discussing if we were going to try and do the all-day crop, or if we were just going to go down for the day again. Because last year we took a couple classes and it was really fun. And then they told us about the all-day crop, and it's basically where you can go, shop, you can go take classes if you want, and then you just come back to the area that they've designated, and you get a craft until like, I think midnight or something like that. So we were talking about it last year, how fun it would be. So we were kind of talking about that, and I was looking at the like the pricing and stuff like that, and it's kind of expensive for one night. It's I have an extra one. Hopefully it's an extra one. And so it's kind of expensive for one night, but it's $129. But my sister likes to go too, so hopefully it would be the 3 of us, and split 3 ways, it's less than $50 a person. So that makes it a little bit better. So we were talking, maybe we might do it. I don't know yet, but we got to talk more about it. But she does have the time off, so we are definitely going. It's just a matter of, are we going to stay down there and that kind of stuff. So So yeah, we'll have to talk more. I mean, there's plenty of time, but I kind of like to get things settled so it's not last minute rush and, you know, budgeting. And of course, telling the hubby, by the way, I'm gonna be gone. And yeah. He doesn't really mind. As long as it's not like sprung on him. He's pretty easygoing about stuff. The thing about the cardstock that I used for when I cut the second batch of them is it's what's the word I'm looking for? It is shiny on both sides. So yeah. So I don't know if that's going to affect the ability to glue down or if it won't even matter. Okay. I can tell the difference a little bit between the colors. Not too much. But there is a slight variation in the color. And I did go through and I glued all the little dots on those little handles right there, because that would have been more tedious to do on camera. You guys saw me do it yesterday, so just wanted to kind of get them as camera friendly as possible. I wish I could glue these, what do you call it, oops. All at once, like just kind of dip them in glue or whatever and do it that way. But not gonna work. Okay. This is gonna take forever. Good thing tomorrow's my Friday. Otherwise, I might be a little cranky. Because I am going to stay up and I'm going to finish these. Not the pages, just finishing assembling this particular element of the page. So, like I was saying, I have this element, I have, what else did I have? I have a list. I have to do the recipe cards themselves, the ones that I pre-printed, and my recipes are actually on, not just the inserts. And then I need to what do you call it? So I gotta cut those, and I'm gonna mount those, put the covers on them. And then what else was I gonna do? I have to do the final assemble where I put everything together, but on the recipe cards, I was thinking of doing I have a cut that I was thinking about doing. I don't know. We'll we'll see how things go, right? I'm always trying to make it more difficult than it actually is. I was looking at the time because usually right around midnight is when little Miss Truly comes on in and she wants me to take her potty, but no sign of her tonight so far. Oh, she's so naughty sometimes. Sometimes she just wants to go out and smell things. And that's, I think any like pet owner can relate to how frustrating that is, because it's like you just wanted to go out and stand in the yard and smell some stuff for a minute. And then of course, you know, if you're like, come on, she won't come in. She's like, yeah, I'll come in on my own time. I guess maybe this is where those obedience classes would come in handy, right? So, yeah. She's not the best listener. Blakey, on the other hand, he is a great listener. You call him, and he comes right when you call him. He may be a little skittish guy who's afraid of a lot of stuff, but he's a very good listener. And who knows, maybe he's a good listener because he hasn't always had the best of life. We adopted him from a shelter. Well, not a shelter, actually. It was a rescue, and they had pulled him from a high kill shelter in California, and then brought him up to Washington State. So we had just started looking for a pal for Truly because she was having a lot of anxiety issues. I probably shared this in another video, but she was having a lot of anxiety issues, just separation anxiety when we would leave for work. And so the hubby said, hey, maybe she needs a friend. And I said, hey, maybe we don't need a second dog. I'm so glad we got him though, and I really would love to have 1,000,000 dogs, but it's just not, that's just not responsible, and that's just not gonna be able to happen ever. But anyway, so we did a search, and I showed Jack the post about him, and he said, well, go ahead and set up a meet with the foster mom. So I did, and we went up there, and I was expecting just to meet him and, you know, go and, you know, make a decision later. And Jack's like, nope, he's coming home. So he came home. We actually had to go, before we could take him, had to go to the store and buy him a new harness and get a second leash, because the only one that I had was Truly's, but Blake needed a new harness. And while I was there, I got some got pet bowls and stuff like that. So it was I felt very unprepared to bring a second animal home, but it's worked out. And yeah, the two of them are inseparable now, and I'm just, yeah, I'm glad that we could give him a home and that they get along and all that kind of fun stuff. I don't know about you guys, but there's always posts on Facebook, and it just kills me about, you know, animals that need adopting and, you know, need home, like foster homes and stuff like that. And I was like, I want to adopt them all. I want them all to come to my house and live, and I will love them. And it just kills me. I can't, I don't know if you guys watch TV, but every now and then I'll see that commercial of the abused animals. And, you know, the one, I think it's Sarah McLachlan. It's her song, and I think she might be the one, the spokesperson in the actual commercial, but it kills me. I'm just like, ugh, are you serious? Like, they show these dogs that have been rescued by a, you know, from a puppy mill, and, you know, they have one eye, and, you know, that kind of stuff, and it just makes me want to cry. So let's see, how many have we done? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. A million more to go. So yeah, I would definitely, if we had the property, I guess, and the space, I would definitely think about, you know, fostering or adopting, you know, more. But then again, we work, so I'm kind of, I would love to help them, but it's just not fair because we're gone, you know. I always feel guilty when I leave in the morning. You know, I put Blake and Truly in their little pen, and then I'm out the door, and I just feel so bad. But it's funny because in the mornings now, getting ready to go, and they know the routine, but so I'll go, and just before I leave is when I get their pen ready for, you know, I set it up, or, well, I expand it, and then, you know, get the bed and their blankets all ready, and make sure that they have their dishes in there so they have access to food and water. And they're so funny though now when I go to fluff up the blankets. They both come in and they're trying to lay down on the blankets before I even I can even get them set up really well. So it tells me that being in the pen, so like they're in prison, but being in that is they feel safe in there if they're going in there willingly, you know. Before there was a couple of mornings, by a couple I mean several weeks, of I'd have to go get them and, you know, physically bring them in, and, you know, that was heartbreaking to me because it was like, no, you know, that I was like, they're like, no, mommy, no, you can't, you know, please don't put us in there. Who knows what they were really saying, but that's just what I imagined that they were saying. Yeah. So that is my babbling. Let's see, what else? That's it. I'm kind of out of steam as far as other things going on. So let's see. I thought I heard the badger stirring. We call her Truly Badger, so sometimes I just call her the badger. It wasn't her. Let's see, what else can we talk about? Oh, so I am going to be offering to a few people. I love graphic 45 paper, and when my mother-in-law, she opened up the shop, she opened up a few wholesale accounts with the idea that, you know, in the future she was going to be selling, you know, paper crafting supply, you know, a few supplies like that, in addition to the handmade items that were going to go in the shop. So she opened it up, and I've offered a few group buys before because I love the paper, and when it comes to paper, I'm greedy. I want it all. I'm just like, I need it all. I want it all. I'm going to have it all. So there's a couple new graphic 45 collections out, and they're so cute. There's the one, it's the Seascape one, and it is, oh my gosh, now I can't remember it. I want to say that it is called Under the Seascape. I don't know. It's so pretty. It's mermaids and it's beautiful. Anyway, I'm going to be offering a group buy for that. And it's a really good deal. You can get the entire collection. And what I mean by entire collection is you can get the 12 by 12 paper pad, the 8 by 8 paper pad, the 6 by 6 paper pad, the pockets and tags pack, the ephemera pack, each of the 3 stamp sets, and additionally 4 sheets of the, what do you call it? 4 sheets of each of the 8 pattern papers. So an additional 32 12 by 12 papers. I was like, oh shoot, did I do my math right on that one? Yes. For, you know, a discounted price. Basically, I like to do it because I can buy the, you know, you get the paper wholesale, and then, you know, everyone can have the same deal, and it's cost. I don't, you know, mark anything up, because generally when I do these buys, it's for my friends. And so I'm going to be doing that, and I think this set is like $71, and then I'll have, obviously they'll pay shipping from me when I get it, but Graphic 45 is offering a discount, a pre-order discount, so I want to get that done. I just love all the papers. I wish I could afford to do that, you know, just purchase wholesale and then sell off, you know, be able to front all of the money myself, and then, you know, sell to those that want the pieces, but I can't. I make pretty decent money at the school, but I don't make that good of money, because, you know, it's several, to purchase the set or the package, whatever you want to call it, is a few $100s. Usually it's over with everything. It's usually over $400, and then with myself included, there's 6, well, including myself, there's availability for 6 people to purchase the paper. So me plus 5 others is, I guess, what I'm trying to say. I don't know why that was so hard to say. I think maybe just because it's getting a little bit later. So I like the ability to do that. I wish I could do it more often, but like I said, it's a lot of work to do all of that, to get everything set, sorted, and shipped. It takes quite some time, so I really want to get that one done. So fingers crossed. get a few people who want to do that. I had a friend say, oh, well, why don't you advertise it on YouTube? And I don't want... I can just imagine how that would go. Oh my gosh. I think it might not turn out that well. But like I said, I'm not, I'm not trying to make money on it at all. I just want to be able to have the collection. And if I can do that with my friends, I will love to do that. Okay. I am running out of steam. Oh my gosh, I'm sure you guys can hear him snoring. He is snoring so loud tonight. I might have to like smother him in his sleep. Just kidding. I'll just pinch him. So. Oh. I would say I'll just finish this tomorrow, but it would drive me crazy having this left again. And I just want to get it done, Just get it done, get it over with. So, don't stop now. I think this video is going to be over an hour because I have the video from when I realized I needed to, cut a whole nother set of these. And yeah. So actually, you know what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and stop this video here, and this will be a two-parter. So I'll be right back, guys.